in conclusion, Christy, are a who's actually a good fit for
Yeah,
self-insuring?
yeah, right? So it's not me, right? I wish it was, but it's not me. My home is paid off, but I don't have a lot of liquid assets. I still have a kid in school who, I'm paying tuition for. So it's somebody really, though, who is relatively wealthy, has the liquidity to be able to deal with a catastrophic loss. It's also somebody who's disciplined enough to actually take that money and save it and invest it every year and move it around and make sure that you're maximizing your investment. I think it's somebody with a relatively low risk demographic, with regard to their lifestyle as well as where they live and what kind of losses, are potential for your home. Um, and somebody who's risk tolerant if you're going to, try to hit those higher levels of investment and return.
Absolutely. So I guess a good rule of thumb for those who are wealthy, right, Christy, is maybe at least 1 million plus in cash asset,
Yeah, I think
right?
so.
Something that, let's say, if something were to happen, you are ready to part with $300,000 off of your saving, and you're okay with that.
Yep.
I
Yep.
think a lot of us want to keep that 300,000. Maybe we don't have children that are going to college, but if we are lucky enough to stay alive, we got to worry about our retirements, right?
Right. Yeah.
And I love that you mentioned, the low risk lifestyle. So not just that you don't have a pool or you don't go out hunting, right? But it's also you don't live in a hurricane area like
Mhm.
in Florida by the coast, for
Sure.
example.
Sure.
You might not want to chance that because it happens way too often, right?
Yeah. I mean, like the past 10 years, even just around here in Tennessee, the storms, thunderstorms and wind and hail damage have been just outrageous. So it's
Yeah,
not just hurricane areas that are, highly
mhm.
risky for losses.
Yeah. Or if you're out in the West Coast, and your home is more into
Fires.
the brush area,
Mhm.
wildfire can happen at any time. You might not want to chance that, right?